Okay, I didn't wake up at 9, but I'm watching it. It's 11:30. It's very important for your immersion. It's the partner direct. I know nothing of this. I've been just woke up, got some coffee, got some breakfast, and now disappointment. No, maybe it'll be good. I don't know. There's not a ton from this that I'm really looking forward to, I guess. We'll see. Anime.
A research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But
Blue,
the threat
for an amazing
of another
reason.
Cosmic storm is coming up fast.
Orbitals.
Maki
I feel like
and
I've seen
Oma,
this before.
2 young explorers must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home.
Wait, that's
Teamwork
gameplay?
is key in this 2-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive.
Oh, it's co-slop. No, I'm kidding.
Scrapbook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward.
Wow, that is a really cool visual style. Holy shit.
The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces.
I would have loved these games, these types of games,
And
like
the beam cannon fires a stream
25
of
years ago.
heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more.
it's not really for me anymore.
Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles.
Like Joseph Fares
While
making his
exploring,
co-op games.
You can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour
Oh.
and take a little travel break. With GameShare, 2 players can adventure together
It seems to have
locally or online.
Gotten
if
us
one
more of
person
these
has
types
the
of
game.
games.
Can
Fuck
these
the Oscars.
2 brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Wow. It looks, I mean, visually it's astounding.
Hello, everyone.
That's how you
Welcome
do
to
that
today's
style in
Nintendo
3D, I think.
Direct
It's really
Partner
cool.
Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
It's,
We hope you're
it's an
looking
exclusive,
forward to
huh?
this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some
Before we continue, one thing I want to note is this is a little bit more exciting than if it were a Switch 1 Direct. Oh, actually, moderately more so, because we've seen that this thing can handle Cyberpunk and Final Fantasy VII Remake, and reasonably well. So maybe there's genuinely some interesting stuff. I would like some maybe cooperation between Nintendo and other developers. I wouldn't mind seeing some stuff like Megabonk. I don't know. We'll see.
upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
But it can do pretty decent graphics. Chrono Trigger. Oh.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormasight mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo
This is a
Switch
series?
system. The story
there's too many
follows
games out there.
Yuza a boy who works as a pearl diver.
What is that face?
One day, while gathering on the sea
That was the
floor,
freeze frame?
he encounters another version of himself.
Oh.
This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, The story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago.
It's okay, I didn't wake up early for this.
Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch
Square Enix
February
even.
19th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Yeah, there's
on
some
Nintendo
games that
eShop.
just are not for me. They are just not my
Battle
jam.
for world glory.
This will be one of them.
A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose
So
from a roster of over
stylistically, the first 3 games so far have been in the
22
same
teams.
realm of Animu.
Score with powerful shots from
I
the
say that with
original work,
no
as well
resentment.
as newly
Stop
added
reading
special
into my
moves
words
that
and
give
my tone.
passes,
Don't do that,
blocks,
chat member.
dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory.
Anemo.
Gear up
Animo.
for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
Okay, don't know about any of that. It's new to
Next
me
up
too.
are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell
Tokyo
the city
Scramble.
of Tokyo. As the
Yes.
dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
It's like
If you're
Dino
found
Crisis.
by a Xeno,
but not at all.
it's game over.
Oh.
Fighting is not an option.
Oh.
So quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival.
Those are-
Analyze their
wow.
patterns and
Demonic.
find the best route to make your escape.
They have feathers. What the fuck?
Activate traps in each area.
Dinosaurs are not supposed to have
lure and
feathers.
Snare any stalking Xeno.
Yes they are.
And by using Game Share, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online,
Movement and camera
coordinating with your
adjustments.
friends is key to making it out alive.
Wait, was that someone's notification that they downloaded an app?
Survive.
No,
the
I know it was in
subterranean
game. It was just
depths
funny.
in Tokyo
What the
Scramble,
fuck kind of multiplayer is that?
Exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February
People
11th.
can share your camera
Pre-orders
control.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Hey man,
Awaken your Viking spirit.
Valheim?
Battle, build,
Huh.
and conquer
Valheim.
in this massive survival game. How
Looks a
you
little
go about
soft.
it is entirely up to you.
I know the game's already kind of
You
soft.
can start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and
was almost
arrows
in time
to
with the
hunt
beat.
wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes! Don't get hit by falling trees.
Okay. Some intense
Build
camera
pillars,
shake.
Install beams. Construct walls. Make the roof. And even add a fireplace.
It's a good game.
Now you're safe.
One day
even
I'd
from
like
the
to play it
cold.
again. I'm not in the mood
Is
right now.
this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality.
But man, the
once you
grind
built
in
a
this game.
ship, set
The grind
sail
is
on the high
real.
seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth
Oh.
and survive.
Hot Tub, that
in
might be new.
Valheim,
I haven't played this since it
launching
came
on
out,
Nintendo
but
Switch 2 this year.
or maybe I played it like once since then. I
Find
don't
your
remember.
way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded
Hello.
modern classic. Dodge, dash,
What's different?
and slash through this 2D action adventure
Hallow Knight.
platformer. Now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to
I didn't know
enhance
the
your
Switch
abilities
didn't have enhanced
and
frame
deal
rates on this.
magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
As it should be. Yes, thank you. Yes.
eFootball Reborn
Oh,
from Pro
boy.
Evolution Soccer is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in
Screaming face
tournaments
men
around the
circles.
globe in World Tour mode.
Yes!
Join an exciting competition where national teams
shit,
face off
Ronald.
every 4 years in the
Dino,
International
Ronald
Cup
Dino.
Tournament. Or
Hell
play with
yeah.
friends
I don't know
locally
anything
or
about this
online
sport.
to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of
Is that controller
and aim to
always
be the
fucking
best
turning
in the
off?
world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
I have to disable those noises.
Travel through
Okay,
4
this I'm
ages
interested
a
in.
brand new HD 2D action
This was a great
RPG.
demo.
Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time.
Age of
The
safekeeping.
age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished.
Almost
And
zeal.
the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In
Okay,
each age,
that's
the
cool.
scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot,
June
the
18th,
Millennium
huh?
Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th.
That is the first game I'm really into. And that
Have a
demo
blast
kind of
with
sold me on it.
Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the
Excited for that.
first Super Bomberman.
Clown?
To the culmination of the series.
That was a
Super
squirt clown.
Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2
Infinite Bomberman.
are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support.
Across the family of Nintendo Switch system.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
How much? Come on.
The unknown journey continues.
Oh, that's really this
The
soon.
second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
happened? He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar.
Really curious
and
to see how the
embark
Switch
on
2
a
handles
journey
this.
across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos,
If that's Switch 2 footage, that's not bad at all.
in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy.
The
If you'd like to focus
Remake
on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat
is
easier.
apparently a really good port.
You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as
Dedicated
you
Queen's
interact
blood,
with your
please.
allies,
Need
their
that.
affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds.
Tifa will remember this.
What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd.
I'm kind of
Pre-orders
surprised it's so
begin
soon.
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
Because like the original the remake just came out. So that's kind of cool that Switch 2 is getting these games so quickly. But yeah, it looked good if that was Switch 2 footage. I already played
While
it.
investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Yap Child Part 2.
Classified as
I played the demo for this.
unauthorized
This is
intruders,
really
the two are targeted
really
by
good,
the station
actually.
AI,
I know
which
you all
sends
played the
enemy
demo, too.
bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking
You must be a
skills,
pragmatist.
you can break down their defenses.
Initiating
And hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time
Such
to
a weird
play.
and simple concept, but
Once
it
their
works
weak
way
points
better
are
than it should.
exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify
Did you say
the
nerds?
damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
This is the futuristic tales of Dunk and Egg.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yes, yeah, child. Destroy the robots.
Yeah, baby. We did it.
What
This
is a
is
high
how we
five?
say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
She will learn
Pragmata launches on Nintendo
hundreds of years
Switch 2,
earlier,
April 24th.
people
A demo
hated
will be
AI.
available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Sorry, Diana, we hate you on principle.
Fast-paced combat and exploration with the unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter.
Ugh.
To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious
Please let there
combat.
be loot boxes.
Swap between
Free to play.
first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes.
It's Monster Hunter.
Extract DNA from fallen
Oh,
enemies
no.
and the environment to upgrade your arsenal,
Oh.
evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat.
It's Monster Hunter with guns and Turok name. Your name is John Turok, Space Marine.
As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
Just needed to be a fucking boomer shooter, man.
Turok Origins launches
It
on
just-
Nintendo Switch 2.
Just make
this
Turok
fall.
2 style game with better level design, more crazy guns and dinosaurs, and it would have been fine.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities
Okay,
and reshape
Metroidvania.
the terrain to expand the range of your exploration.
And a Metroidvania.
Take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers
Oh, no,
to
not really.
overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats.
Hell yeah,
And spend
cards.
time with your friends. as
I
you
say,
prepare
loving
to
cards. Oh,
conquer
there's a cell
Xanadu.
phone simulation too.
The
Cool.
battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer.
You know, there's probably a lot of people interested
Check
in
out
that.
these anime-style games.
Wow! Wow, this is the Anime
Time
Direct.
to evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and
Oh, wow.
sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world.
Human
and digital
is my
world
favorite
to
Digimon.
save the future.
Like that one. I played this a little bit
And
at
the
Comic-Con.
Nintendo Switch 2,
I just
you
don't know
can
anything about
select
Digimon.
Quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second.
It's good options to have.
Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in.
Granblue. I've
Form your
heard
party
the
from
name of
roster
this
over
series a
20
lot.
characters,
Never
each
have
with their own
investigated it,
fighting
never have played
style.
it.
Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies.
Does look
You
cool.
can
I
also
mean,
team up in local
yeah.
or online multiplayer.
infinite 100-hour-long games for everyone to play.
Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches
Endless
on Nintendo Switch 2.
100-hour-long
July
games.
9th.
So hard to keep up.
The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is
I played this
in.
too.
Your monster allies, called Monsties,
You know what? I'll tell you now, I probably will be streaming this one time.
Raise your Monsties as you travel the world.
I don't think this is a long playthrough for me. It's not really for me,
Lands
but
lie
one
on
time.
the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction, and the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat.
It is a perfectly good
Monster Hunter
and
Stories
cromulent.
3 Twisted Reflection.
Don't know why that was the word that
Soars
came to
onto
mind.
Nintendo Switch
Oh my
2,
God.
March 13th.
It's a good
A
game.
demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Like I said, I did
Data
play
can
the
be transferred
demo,
to the full game once purchased.
but
New titles are joining
yeah.
the archives.
Rolling
Racer,
Star. Oh
published
wait, this is
by
the wrong.
Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles.
Rolling Star.
Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon, Sonic Wings Special, and more will be released over time. The first wave of
Sure.
Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos.
Okay.
These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Is this its own thing? Hamster. Is this its own thing, or is it part of the Nintendo subscription, virtual emulation service, whatever? I don't know. I don't know. This game also features the Gooch. Anamana-Gooch. Saka-Gooch, Hama-Gooch, Anamana-Gooch. The three Gooches. I'm Pureso. This I'm kind of interested in. This is like FTL, Fallout Shelter, Star Trek. I don't know if I'll end up buying it or playing it, but it's at least kind of cool for, you know. Obviously this, oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah, golf. Big time to be a golf fan.
We hope you enjoyed the Sizzle Reel. Goat Simulator coming to the Nintendo Switch later last year.
Let's make some noise.
But XCOM-ish. My eyes are starting to glaze over. I swear we've seen this game 4 times. At least.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Resident Evil 9.
When a
On the
string
Nintendo
of
Switch
mysterious
2.
deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst
nice it's
Grace
getting
Ashcroft
new
is
releases.
captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
Boulder punching asshole.
What did he do to me?
her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats.
I swear to God,
Limited
someone,
supply of healing items
when I
and
play this game,
ammunition are
is
at
going
her
to say, "Hear me
disposal.
out," when I get to that part.
Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter?
Visually,
For
it
Grace,
does look,
impending
you know,
doom
not
is
as good,
always close at
obviously.
hand.
There's like a
Meanwhile,
PlayStation
another
4.5
agent working for an
Switch 2.
anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case.
There he is.
Kennedy.
Love this guy.
Raccoon City Hall, dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance.
With his
in
aura
close
farming,
quarters combat.
Leon does a bunch of unnecessary
He can
stuff
fire
and
from
puts
a
himself and
distance
others at
using
risk,
handguns and rifles,
but it looks cool as fuck.
or use an enemy.
He's a bit of a diva.
Against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives.
It do. I
And you
tried
can
both,
change your perspective at any time.
and they are both viable. They're cool.
There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine?
Really hopeful
Resident
for this
Evil
game.
Requiem
Really hopeful.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, February 27th.
Not
Pre-orders
that
are available
long,
now
man. Couple
on
weeks.
Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available
Well.
this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
Oh. No. I'm good.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident
more
Evil
minutes.
series, is launching later this month.
Maybe I get Leon. I don't know.
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future.
Oh,
Next
okay.
is our last announcement.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a good
Hey
one.
everybody, from all of
No!
us here
I mean,
at
hi.
Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to
Fallout
partner
3
on the
Remastered
original
revealed.
Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo.
Hell
Hope
yeah.
you all enjoy
Starfield
the
1,
journey.
2, and 3. Fuck yes, Todd, yeah!
Vault Dwellers, welcome home.
Fallout
Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot,
No.
and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to
Fucking
pump
Red
up your
Rocket.
power armor?
And those
Choose
shadows
from
look a
hundreds of
little
perks that
crust.
fit your playstyle. Every road leads
Love this
somewhere
game
new.
engine.
From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition.
I couldn't see
launching on
myself
Nintendo
playing
Switch 2,
this again.
February 24th.
I really just got
Pre-orders
so
begin
burnt out on
later
it. I'm
today
fine. It's
on
fine.
Nintendo
It's
eShop.
totally fine. It's totally fine.
The year is 1937. Sinister
Oh.
forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Chewie.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones
Looks
and
looks
the
muddy.
Great Circle, set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to
Still
the
haven't
sunken
played
temples
this.
of Sukhothai and beyond, Use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters.
You missed every shot, Indy.
Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches
Hey,
on
that's my
Nintendo
birthday.
Switch 2, May 12th.
All right, Bethesda, I'll
Pre-orders
take the
begin
birthday
later
gift,
today
but I'm not buying
on
it.
Nintendo eShop.
Probably not playing it anytime soon either.
Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil
Ah.
in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time.
It is. Man, I am so
Freely
burnt out
customize your
on
character to
Bethesda
match your
games right now.
playstyle.
Oh my
Then
god.
adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
and fight back
Wrinkly.
the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a
Glitches and
modernized
performance
touch.
issues have also been recreated.
Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when
Weightless
Elder
combat
Scrolls
awaits.
4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
So first thoughts are, I'm glad I didn't wake up early for this. Second, this doesn't do very much to alleviate my what does Nintendo have for this year fears. I mentioned the first year of the console was pretty okay. Mileage is going to vary because like every Nintendo Direct I see, every single one is like, that was amazing, or yeah, that was poop. And ones that I really enjoyed, there are people that are like, no, I don't like that, and then opposite too. So I'm sure there's some games in here that people are like, oh my god, I can't believe Blade of Animu is finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. It looks amazing, and that's going to keep someone really happy for a while. I think I saw 4 of the same game under different names. Other than that, the Elliot game, very excited for. The time travel stuff is cool. I like that. And yeah, it's just the dumb hat and the name of the game isn't really inspiring very much. I feel like that's probably going to be a little bit, for some people, they're not going to want to buy it because it's like, who the fuck is Elliot? Why should I care? But Square's been on a tear naming their games. Love Triangle Strategy. What was the other one? There was like Project Cozy Farm. No, what was that game called? Various Day Life. So, I don't know. That one's cool. Turok should just have not happened. Like, what kind of world do we live in where Perfect Dark gets canceled? Even though that I wasn't even that excited for. But then Turok is allowed to live. This Turok does not look like the Turoks of old. And it really just, if it comes out to rave reviews, then that's one thing. But it inspires no interest in me, a lifelong Turok fan. It actually kind of enrages me a little bit, which I guess that's kind of in line with the Turok thing, rage. What else was there? I honestly can't think of a whole lot else. I mean, having big titles like Resident Evil coming out is pretty big for a Nintendo console. It's been a while since a Nintendo console could keep up. And, all right, never mind. We're not searching through the video at all. And we're getting games now on this console that can run on a PS5. Rebirth is probably going to have some concessions, more so than Remake, because while they look pretty similar, Rebirth is a lot more vast. and I don't know if they're going to be able to handle all that on the Switch 2. Seems like they have it running pretty well. Seems like people really liked Rebirth on the Switch 2, so it's cool that it can do that. And it's cool, it's portable. That's kind of neat. It's not an overly expensive portable. It is, but it's not like crazy. It's probably going to be, especially with the RAM prices going up, one of the more affordable portables. Affordable portables. Wow, that sounds like a Arctic Monkeys album. It sounds like it's going to be one of the more affordable portables for a while, perhaps. So I don't know. I like that the games are happening on the Switch 2. Pragmata, Capcom just doing some great stuff, and they're supporting the Switch 2. Valheim. I mean, a lot of these games I've either played or I like. None of this. The first 3 games is not. None of that's for me. This, like I said, Elliot, absolutely. Some classics that may have a different app, maybe. Like there might be a different thing entirely to play them. It's a little confusing. So no, this Direct did almost nothing for me, just about. And then ending with Bethesda games, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some stuff here that people have never played before. I played Oblivion Remaster. I never want to touch Fallout 4 again. And Indiana Jones, I love the movie so much. I'm somewhat interested, but I also I have friends that played it that were like, yeah, you'll probably get bored pretty much halfway through, that know my gaming tastes. And they might be wrong, but it's a game that, again, goes on for a long time and has a weaker third act, from what I understand. But there's definitely some interest. It's just hasn't manifested into me wanting to play the game. But in terms of visually, it looks mostly pretty good. If this is Switch 2 footage, it's hard to know how much of it is. I think they have to show Switch 2 footage, right? At a Nintendo Direct, you would think. But maybe I'd like to see the Digital Foundry comparisons, because those videos are usually really good, really fascinating. I like to know what kind of differences. I'm always interested in ports. Like, how do you that's why I do a segment called Porthole. I like to know how a developer can get a really graphically intensive game on a less graphically capable piece of hardware. And a game like this is a perfect example, just like Resident Evil, just like Pragmata, and to some degree, even Fallout and Oblivion. And, what kind of differences? Are there any improvements? But yeah, the Switch 2 is definitely the kind of console that Nintendo needed. My opinion, this far in, this Direct was shit more than it wasn't. It wasn't great. Yeah, it was just like, hey, here's some stuff. It released to not much fanfare. That's fine. They're just showing off some stuff. Here's an info dump of games. Great. If you only have a Switch 2, which is likely, you have more to play. However, yeah, I'm waiting for the big Nintendo Direct. I'm waiting to hear about first party. I want to know about some stuff that maybe would be for the anniversaries this year. Metroid, which will get nothing. Zelda, which will get something, probably. And I think there are more, too, but those are the big ones for me. And again, as a first year, you had a couple really big releases, but as I said recently on the stream, it's not a Nintendo Switch 1 first year. It's no Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Odyssey. It's a decent Mario Kart, and the hyperbole of it's shit. I don't buy that for that Mario Kart at all. It was good. It was good, but it didn't really win me over. Kirby was great. Donkey Kong was fantastic. And Metroid Prime 4 exists. It's fine sometimes. That's my review. Put it on the box. But this year, they have a bit of an uphill battle, I think, because I'm pretty sure some of their shareholders are getting scared. I think their stocks went down a bit. So hopefully there's a nice Nintendo Direct that has a lot of good games in it. Stuff we don't even know about. That isn't just Mario Tennis, which I'm less inclined to want to even buy that Mario Tennis. I know people would want to watch me play it maybe once, as is the case for most of these releases, but I'm just not sure I'm that interested. I have to see how I feel, maybe. And then some of the other stuff they have coming out, I can't even recall. Honestly, I don't even really know. So, yeah, it's time to learn about their future. But in terms of hardware, this is really what I wanted. I wanted a more sturdy, more well-designed system. I mean, Tamagotchi's coming. I'm very excited for Tamagotchi and all that, of course. But and then there's some Switch 2 upgrades, which are like, it's fine. Mario Wonder, whatever. But the hardware is good enough that we can play games without them feeling and running like shit. And that is good. So I'm happy about that. And today proved that these games can run on the Switch 2. That said, as someone who has other options, this Direct didn't really do very much for me, and for my personal tastes, there were only a couple games that I was interested in. So for my own personal score, this is like a D-. So, at least there were a lot of games. Turok, it was a D, and then Turok happened, and then that had to go into a D- because Turok just existed. All right, well, thanks for watching. I don't know why you would watch. Thanks to those that did watch this, that wanted to hear my opinion. I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate it. Have a good one, and, just hopefully we'll get a real Direct soon. And, games. Yeah.